Where are my Gregory Cicero Lunsford? Okay, apologists, the people who was fighting me down in the comments talking about I'm on Team Greg's side and it's so wrong how Quiet sat up here and did what she did and all this other stuff. He could be a changed man. Some people was in my comments, girl, losing it. All right. Bending over backwards trying to defend Gregory. I said, girl, child, what part of him have y'all thought do y'all think actually changed? Where are the apologists? Come to the front. Come on to the front, love. Come on, sit down. No, 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 no. Let them on. Come on, sit down. Okay. So, hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective, and we are here today to talk about Married to Medicine, girl. Shout out to Nita the Diva. She texted me. She was like, "Girl, where you at? Girl, where you at? We got to talk about it, girl. You're absolutely right. Okay. Let me tell you something right now. If you one of them holy rollers, okay, you don't like all that cussing and such. Baby, this ain't the review for you, love. Okay, I'm finna be cussing from the rooter to the tutor. Do you understand? Because I am worked up. Okay, it's a little tight up in here. Okay. Anyway, y'all already know what it is. If you're new to my channel, I talk about reality TV, books, movies, all sorts of things. So get in where you fit in by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, getting in the comments, and letting me know what you think about the episode. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the review. So this episode is entitled "Calm After the Storm." This is season 11, episode 12. We're picking back up right where we left off, girl. Right where we left off. Okay. So let me tell you something. If Shaq had not been there, it had Shaq not been there. Shout out to Phaedra. Okay. And I don't even fool with Phaedra like that. But shout out to Phaedra. Because had Shaq not been there, I do believe King would have waxed the beach floor. Okay. With Greg's tail. All right. Now, so Shaq was holding him back. King threw off his shirt, threw off his sunglasses, charging after Greg. Now, if y'all don't remember, actually, I don't even think y'all knew this because they didn't show it in the episode, but I was watching Heavenly's Live, which we about to whack her. Girl, y'all heard that foolishness that she was talking about? Calling gay men, child. Now she apologizing. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but Heavenly, I'm not surprised she said no mess like that. She is I'm not surprised. I'll say that. Okay. Anyway, Heavily told us that Dr. Greg was telling King that I'm not finna hit no man. I'm not finna hit no man. Now, mind you, he specifically said I'm not finna hit no man. Okay. He didn't say I'm not gonna hit nobody. I'm not gonna hit nobody. He said I'm not gonna hit no man. King then says, "Oh, but you'll hit a woman," and apparently that's what set it off. Okay. So we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. There was pieces of this that have been removed, and it's a heavily edited show. We have no idea. Okay. So they break everybody up. They get people on one side, they get people on another side. Leticia is running after King as if she gonna hit King. Girl, we've broken up the fight. Your man is over there. When I tell you I have no respect for Leticia, I'm sick and tired of people talking about I don't understand why people don't like that girl. The reason why, I'm not gonna get on her because I got it for you, love. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. So she charging at the King. They like, girl, go to your husband, heifer. Get from over here. She walk over there to over in the corner with Phaedra, girl, and girl, it was a mess over there too, child. All right. So Eugene is telling King, child, just go on, child. He was so damn drunk. He was like, child, I don't know what you do. Just get from over here, child. Go on over there. Okay. So King tells Quad what happened, and he was like, you know what? Greg was the one that told me that he was talking to you last night, talking about shut the fuck up. And she said he was talking to me. He was like, yeah. And I said, I don't give a damn what he got going on. He ain't finna talk to my woman like that. Now you heard Quad in the confessional talking about he don't need to be talking to nobody like that, no woman like that. Okay, how dare he talk to me like that? I heard that glee in your voice, Quad. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now, here's the thing. The reason why Quad is probably laughing because everybody is in here trying to make it seem like Quad is the problem when Dr. Greg is the issue, and he has been the issue. Okay, he's been the issue. Okay. Anyway, let's move along. Okay, so I was like, child, just focus. Okay, I don't need you to be worried about what's going on. I don't want you to be embroiled in all of this foolishness. King said, and I love this. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold you. Right or wrong, right? I ain't gonna tell you whether I think it's right or wrong. What I am gonna say is I don't have listen, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. He said, I don't give a fuck what you say to him. He ain't gonna be talking to you crazy. And quiet as it's kept, it makes so much sense as to why King feels the way that he does because Gregory has no problem being condescending. He has no problem being intimidating to women. He has no problem crossing the line. You saw how he was talking to Leticia in this episode. He has no problem. So King said to cut all that bullshit out. Baby, don't talk to my girl at all. Go on. If you got something to say to me, say it to my face. Don't say nothing to her. Don't address her. And it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me because I know you don't have no problem putting your hands on women and you ain't finna put your hands on mine. Okay? You may have done that in the past, allegedly, but actually it's not even alleged because he admitted that on the reunion. Some of y'all hoes forgot, but I did not. Okay. Anyway, so let's move along. Now, Cecil, I was hollering. When I tell you, and when I say hollering, I don't mean laughing, bitch. I was cussing the fuck up, okay? The fuck down. Do you hear me? Cecil talking about something, Greg. You know, you got too much riding on this. You don't want to let nobody fuck your shit up. Why the fuck y'all ain't say that to Gregory when he was over there starting that bullshit, telling that man, oh yeah, I told your girl to shut the fuck up. She talked too fucking much. Why the fuck y'all ain't say that to the nigga then? Why y'all ain't pull him aside and be like, Gregory, you wrong for that. You shouldn't have said that. Now all of a sudden he got too much riding and you don't want to see him go down like that. You know, we know you was trying to protect your marriage. When the fuck did you see that, Cecil? When that man was over there getting in that man's face twice. He got in King's face twice. Trying him. Y'all forgetting this. In this last episode, Gregory got in King's face twice, trying him. At least twice. Okay? So I said, Cecil, go away from me with this because you on some bullshit. Y'all knew this shit was volatile. Y'all ain't have no problem, okay, until it got where it got. Because y'all ain't in it. Child, anyway. So Mimi over there trying to console Mimi and Phaedra over there trying to console Leticia. She hollering and screaming and crying and all this other stuff. And here go Mimi. Mimi, I like you, and I'm gonna say this with love, sister. Shut the fuck up. Okay? I'm gonna say this with love. Hush now, get out them people business. Cause baby, I know you've been watching the show since whatever season or whatever. But baby, if you don't know these people like that, girl, hush. All right. Polite. I mean that with all respect, girl. Shut the fuck up, cause you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Talking about, oh, they've been wanting to see you like this since the beginning. They've been wanting the worst out of you since the beginning. Don't let them ruin your covenant. I said, girl, the problem is the call is coming inside the home. Okay, the issue has been and will always be Dr. Gregory Cicero Lunsford, okay? And we are seeing he is the issue. Period. Okay. So you sitting over here talking about this your covenant, girl. Don't let Quad and that man over there fool or ruin your shit. Girl, Cicero already doing the shit for you. Okay. Girl, please. You ain't there to protect your marriage, girl. Zip it. Okay. So then Phaedra get to praying in tongues, girl. I said, oh God. Okay, I don't have sure. Anyway, someone in the confessional talking about, I don't know why Phaedra is over here praying in tongues because she didn't have any of that shit. But when she was over there arguing on the beach with her ex, now here's the thing, Simone. Why the fuck do you think? Why? Because we get to the yellow dinner, and in the yellow dinner, everybody's saying I wouldn't want to have no ex around me. I would don't bring no ex around me. So y'all sitting up here willing to do shit to people that you wouldn't want done to you, but then you mad at that person when they going off on your ass for doing some shit to them that you wouldn't want be done to you. Simone, get the fuck from out of my face, girl. I'm so sick and tired of Simone and her buck teeth. Bitch, I'm sick of her. Roger Rabbit has got to be sent. It's Roger Rabbit, girl. Okay. It's Skeletor, Dr. Jackie. I'm sick of her too. Heavily. Girl, y'all are getting on my fucking nerves. Y'all sit up here and y'all be doing all kind of stuff, playing puppet master in people's lives, but y'all don't want to be real about y'all shit. Girl, okay. We about to get into it too. We about to get into it, girl. I got about like 8 pages of notes, bitch. We gonna be in here, girl. Take a seat, girl. Relax, okay? We're gonna be talking for a while. Polo on the other side, girl, kicking up sand with his old raggedy washed up whale. Shireen child talking about, oh, I've known her since '97. I ain't ever heard no shit like that, bitch. I'm not even gonna hold you, cause girl, what the fuck you got going on? Fast forwarding through that shit. I said, y'all is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. It really is very uncomfortable, very fake and very uncomfortable. So anyway, we see not Quad. We see why did I put Q? Oh, Greg. I meant to put G. Greg and Leticia's asking Dr. Greg, what happened over there? Between the two of y'all, what happened over there? So he get the fix in his mouth to tell a fucking lie. Girl, he started putting something, he wanted me to apologize to her and I did, but he was still over there talking shit. Are you fucking for real? No, you didn't. Now, again, this show is heavily edited. This scene was heavily edited. You could tell bits and pieces of the show is missing because it doesn't flow correctly. It doesn't flow all the way through. But what I will tell you is if you was really trying to bury the hatchet with that man, you would have never told him that you told his girlfriend, shut the fuck up. You would have never did that shit. Okay, had you was really trying to move on, you would have kept your mouth shut. You would have been like, I don't have no problem with you, much respect to you, or whatever, whatever. If I got issue with you, I'll just handle it with you. No, you was over there trying to start a issue, and you been doing it, and we could see you when you walked your little tiny ass up to that man, got in his face, talking about, I hope you able to defend her, okay? As if you challenging him with your chest out and everything, and you flip around and start puffing on your cigar, you mighty mouse. So sick of him, girl. I say, not him sitting over here lying, not you over here fixing your mouth to tell these fucking lies. Anyway, so Cicero and Leticia decide they're gonna leave. He said, you know what, this is my fault. Put you in this situation. We leaving. You know what? Quiet as it's kept. Get your shit and get the fuck on. Get off of the show. Okay? You put yourself in this situation for what? For what? Leticia don't make that much money. You don't get any money at all. You came in here and rub your new wife into your ex-wife's face. That's what you did. And when you found out that she had moved on and this man is bending her over every which way, okay, you don't like it. That is what it is. Because we didn't start having problems. Let me tell you, last season, let's talk about it. Let's be for real. Because last season, when y'all thought Quiet was single and by herself and ain't nobody there to defend her, y'all ain't had no problem. There was no issue. Quiet sat there and ate her food and minded her business for the most part. It wasn't until King came on when she telling people she getting bent over every other day. And she ready to bust a baby up out of her cooch for this man that we started having issues. Now, had Gregory not been there, would nobody gave a damn. The only reason why niggas is making it a thing is because Gregory is here and he is still in his fucking feelings. Girl, cry me a fucking river, Gregory. Okay? You get what you get. That's what you get. You signed up to be back on this damn show. So anyway, they're getting home. They're getting on separate boats. Child. Boat one, boat two. I believe in boat one, it was Phaedra and Shaq with Leticia and Dr. Gregory. Girl, if Leticia talk about senior citizens one more time, I don't want to fight Heavenly. I ain't trying to fight no senior citizen. Girl, your husband is older than Heavenly. You fucking on a senior citizen. Literally, that man got to be in his 60s. Girl, are you be for real? Like I said, girl, how you over here talking about this lady being a senior citizen and you married to one? Girl, go on. Okay. So Contessa in the confessional was like, you know what, we really need to give her some grace because Leticia's over here feeling isolated, feeling alienated, and she's taking hormones so she can get pregnant. Girl, you know what? The thing about it is, I can't feel sorry for her. I will not feel sorry for her. One, you had the Yelp reviews, okay? Not only have you had the Yelp reviews, you also saw them live and in living color because then you went back on a drunk Tuesday, girl, okay? Taco Tuesday or wherever y'all was down to, all right, with Heavenly last season, telling her, you know, Quad was right about some things. A drunk man speaks a sober mind. Do you understand? So you was down to Taco Tuesday last season telling Heavenly that Quad might have been right about some bullshit that Greg was over there doing, the manipulation that nigga be doing, okay? You sold your coochie through the mail, okay? Not your coochie, your womb through the mail, talking about I can give you what you want. And now you got to stick beside him because you did all of this shit so you can get access to the money. Bro, I have no respect for you. None whatsoever. Period, point blank. At all. At all. The way that you went after him had nothing to do with, oh, I'm just in love and I'm just here to be open and want to be with somebody. No, you wanted him to know that you could actually have a baby. You can produce a child with me because I'm young and spry. Right? And now you gotta hang on to what you got because the shit, girl, please, girl, I don't have time. I don't have time for Leticia. I have no tears for her, no respect for her. She gets nothing from me. Okay. So let's get down. Boat number two, child. King just King was like, listen, everybody got their limits. I don't know that man, but I ain't really trying to be around him. King seems like he is a nice person. Seems like a nice person. He seems like he got a good head on his shoulder. Again, quiet, pay attention, because I don't know what he do for a living. He seemed like he at least got a decent head on his shoulder. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Um, girl, please. All right. So then we get. Oh, okay. So we get the next day, right? Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not missing stuff. Cause girl, these notes, girl. When I tell you I got about 8 pages of damn notes, girl. Child, I got about 8 pages of notes. Yeah. Okay. This is it. This is it. All right. So we find out that, or it's the next day, so they're all recapping and trying to figure out exactly, you know, who left, who stayed, who da 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 da. We are finding out that Phaedra's planning on leaving. We about to get into that scene in just a second, but Simone, Heavenly, Shireen, and Apollo connect real quick. Now I said, how are y'all? Now I don't go up for Phaedra. Let me just make myself clear, okay? Let's be clear, all right? I do not go up for Phaedra. As kept, I do not like the fact that I even gotta go up for Phaedra because I don't like her like that. All right. But what I will say is I am going to point out right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay. So Heavenly arranged for Apollo to come on the show, right? With the possibility of Shireen being on the show. Why I said that there's a possibility of Shireen being on the show? Because she asked him, is Shireen coming? He told her no. But you knew that there was a possibility that Shireen could come. Okay? Because what you was gonna do if he said no, oh yeah, she coming. Miss me with the bullshit heavily. So now you telling me, right, that because Phaedra invited Shek, who happens to be Apollo's good Judy, because I heard the rumors down the corner. Now I don't know, but it ain't none of my business. But that's what the people say, girl. Okay, all right. Who happens to be Apollo's good Judy? Now Phaedra is the one that's calculated and plotting and planning and all this other stuff. I don't understand how it would have been an issue had you not have invited Apollo. Wouldn't have been a damn thing. And quiet as it's kept, not you inviting the bitch that he was cheating on Phaedra with while she was pregnant, who he didn't marry while he was in prison, because that makes sense as to why his ass got married so quickly. Because I was actually thinking, I'm like, who the fuck married him so goddamn quickly? And girl, who the married him, girl? Did y'all not see him on Real Housewives of Atlanta pushing up on Phaedra? That's the reason why that's how I got that's how we got the infamous phase. Go away from you with this Apollo, girl, because he was pushing up on her doing some real erratic shit. I don't know if Apollo ever put his hands on her, but I definitely could tell he intimidated her. So I don't even know how we got here, Shireen. So anyway, since we are here, girl, all right. Hello, I don't give a fuck what she doing. As a skep, if she want to fuck on Apollo daddy, his whole bloodline. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You hear what I'm saying? Because by him bringing the bitch that he was cheating on her with while she was pregnant and then married and still got her around, and you gonna bring her to her show? Girl, please, girl. Shereen, go away from us. So then I'm asking myself, Shireen, girl, why are you even concerned, girl? Why are you even concerned? Why are you even in a business, girl? You need to sit down and have your food, girl. Just shut up and have your food, girl, please, because you doing a lot. You doing too much talking for my piece, my blood. Okay. So Apollo shares that he thinks that Phaedra may be in competition or maybe feeling like she's not usually used to being in a room with people who are competent like she is, and so now y'all basically giving her a run for her money. I said, you know what, Apollo, shut your ass up. All right, shut your ass up. Be quiet. All right, this is not the time for you to be quiet. You're just a pretty face. Shut your ass up. Okay, we don't want to hear you talk. We don't want to hear you talk. All right. Um, in terms of being mean girls, we're gonna get into it real quick, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit later on. They are absolutely correct. Again, I don't want to go up for Phaedra, but we have been talking about how Simone, Roger Rabbit, and Skeletor and Heavenly the Demon have been terrorizing people since 1972. Okay, them heifers have set up shop and have decided that they are going to be the ringleaders of the show. And anybody who doesn't pass their vibe test, they're going to weed them out. Anybody who gets a little bit too hoity-toity for them, they're going to weed them out. So Quad and Miss Me with the they didn't say hey to her, shot them out for sister circle or whatever the fuck that shit was called. Girl, bye. Okay. Mariah, hello, they all do it. And I'm not saying that Quad is innocent or anything like that, but what I will tell you is that they've decided that they're gonna build a little bit of a cauldron, what you call it, girl. And they're going to make sure that everybody who is sitting with them pass their vibe check. And if they don't, they damn sure gonna haze you until you get your ass off the show. And that's what it's been. Since season one. Since season one, every woman, baby, the way they dog walk Lisa Nicole, girl, child, please. Okay. So we find out that Phaedra is leaving. She said she don't want to be around them. Girl, I don't blame them. Okay. Jackie over here talking about, oh, she can't believe that she not strong enough to hang out with us. Girl, I'm not trying to be in a group of girls that I gotta be strong enough to hang around. Girl, are you fucking for real? Girl, I just want to hang out with my friends and have a good time. Okay. Bitch, I'm not trying to be suited up for no motherfucking battle. Anyway, so Jackie goes over to Phaedra and, trying to convince her to stay. Now, mind you, you heard how Jackie was over there hating that Phaedra was about to catch on that private jet, girl. I said, Jackie, I see you. Skeletor, I see your ass. Okay, hating ass. So Jackie was like, I feel like, I thought that you was gonna be able to be strong or whatever, whatever. I heard that you didn't have no problem with Apollo. Again, if you, Jackie, yourself decided to cut off a whole fucking state, Jackie won't even drive through South Carolina. Okay. The bitch is going all the way over to Montana, all the way back up just to get to New York. She will skip through South Carolina just because she don't want to fuck around and even think about her raggedy ass husband Curtis fucking on some woman down the Hitting Head, South Carolina. But you mean to tell me that you're okay with watching Phaedra's ex be in close proximity with her with the bitch that he was fucking on while they were married, and you want her to come back stronger than ever? Somebody find Curtis's side bitch because I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. Okay, and we're gonna get into it too in just a minute because Curtis was doing entirely too much talking for me down to that yellow dinner. Shut your ass up. We don't need you to be Coach Carter. We don't need you to repair shit for us. Okay, Curtis, tell us what y'all did in y'all marriage after we found out that you was over there fucking on that bitch over there down in South Carolina, Hilton Head, South Carolina. We still ain't heard nothing about that. We still ain't heard about that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so baby Phaedra said some people can be played with, okay, but I'm not the one. So I'm not mad at Phaedra. I am not mad at Phaedra. It had a little hint of fuck you in that damn. Some people can be played with, but I'm not one of them. No, that's right. It had a little bit of fuck you in that. I know that's right. I'm not mad at it. Okay. So she get on her jet, child. Now I saw a little purse that Shaq had. Now is that his purse? Was that his purse? Was that his bag? It was a real cute handbag. I'm not even mad. Was that his handbag? Okay, none of my business. None of my business. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Because it was cute. I wonder where he got it from, child. That's cute. Anyway, we have the day excursions, okay? And so the guys go to a cigar bar and the girls go to some random bar. I'm like, y'all be having the most boringest excursions. Y'all won't be doing shit but drinking, okay? So anyway, Greg and Leticia left. We know Apollo and Shireen finna stay in Miami, whatever. Um, Simone in the confessional says that she feels like Phaedra's poker face really isn't, hitting on nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, so y'all hoes set this shit up and y'all expected her to y'all did this just to poke at her. That's what the fuck y'all did. Y'all wanted to see her crack. Y'all ain't shit. Anyway, so actually him am I getting oh, okay. So Simone also talks about in the confessional that she feels like the situation between Gregory and Quad revealed the night before revealed that Gregory and Quad really haven't gotten past their divorce and their relationship is still in shambles after their post divorce. Roger Rabbit, the DV allegations, not even allegations, because they had a whole conversation on the stage where Quad went down a list of things that Dr. Gregory had done to her. And you were right there to watch in 4K. Quad is kept IRL. And you talking about how you didn't realize how bad the relationship was. I mean, you really don't come back from that type of thing. Simone, y'all playing in our face. I don't like it. Okay. I don't like it. I don't. All right. Quiet looks so cute, girl. They headed to the little bar chat. She had on this lime green ensemble. Girl, it was so cute, girl. Very, very cute. You saw Toy standing right next to her, just looking. Hmm. And she about to order. She was dressed like she's somebody who ordered Patron. Okay. Anyway, so you saw her heavily. Oh, quiet. They go quiet. That's my girl. That's my girl. Uh-huh. Guilty conscious child. She ain't shit. Anyway, all right. So we get to the women at the girls at the bar. They still talking. Simone is telling everybody how this is the worst situation. The worst out of the worst was Greg and King. Girl, she tells everybody Phaedra ain't coming back. Bitch, I would have left y'all asses too. I don't want to be nowhere around y'all hoes. I wouldn't want to be around your ass neither. Quiet as it's kept. We get to the cigar bar, child. The guys are there asking Steve, what do you think about the situation? How do you think everything went? Steve was like, I don't ever want to see dudes, go at it like that. And they were like, that's pretty unique. We never really had that type of situation either. Girl, y'all set this up. Here's the thing. Y'all set this up. You bring out fireworks, you put fire around them, and then you are confused as to how the fireworks caught fire. Okay. Anyway, King to me seems like a very level-headed man. And yeah. Did y'all see Eugene's hand shaking? He had lit up his cigar and then put his hand to the drink and it was kind of shaking his arm. I was like, Eugene, you all right? Maybe he didn't have too much. Get him some water. He had a little too much drink, child. I don't know what's going on with Eugene. Eugene, my little friend. I love Eugene. Friend. Anyway, okay, so we get to the yellow dinner. Try this review is so goddamn long. All right. The yellow dinner. Great. They call it's Contessa, Scott, Steve, Mimi in the car. They're on the way to the yellow dinner. And Greg says, lying. I was trying to resolve the conflict, keeping it cool and everything, and he just was popping shit. And I engaged in a friendly way. Y'all know good and damn well Gregory was wrong as two fucking left shoes. And how did y'all just let him say that shit and ain't say nothing? Because Steve, so all of y'all were there for when Gregory got in that man's face. So how could you look us in the eye with a straight face and tell us that Gregory was actually not the aggressor? Girl, be for real. Be so fucking for real with me. Okay? Anyway, so I believe that they know. I believe that they know that he was wrong because in the confessional, Contessa says, because Scott probably told her, Contessa was like, let's hear their side, their older perspective, even if they're wrong. I already know he wrong. I don't even know why we even having conversations. Even Toya later on admits that Greg and Leticia were wrong. Girl. All right, so then we get girl. Where are my Gregory Cicero Lunsford? Okay, apologists, the people who was fighting me down in the comments talking about I'm on Team Greg's side and it's so wrong how Quiet sat up here and did what she did and all this other stuff. He could be a changed man. Some people was in my comments, girl, losing it. All right. Bending over backwards trying to defend Gregory. I said, girl, child, what part of him have y'all thought do y'all think actually changed? Where are the apologists? Come to the front. Come on to the front, love. Come on, sit down. No, 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 no. Let him on. Come on, sit. Okay. So we have a little moment where Letitia's pouring him some water. They sit down at the table and she asked him, how do you think everything is going? How do you feel? He's like, I'm tired and all this other stuff. And he said, I was really annoyed and embarrassed when Quad was saying all this stuff. And I said, you still talking about what Quad said down to the pool about how she left the marriage? You still mad about that? That happened 2 nights ago. And the reason why I'm asking you still mad about this, because you're married. Okay. This is my mind and my thought process. Everybody ain't the same. So I have to understand that. I am in a new relationship. My ex is around me. I just would not be me. I don't play those games. Okay. But if I am in a situation where I'm making millions of dollars and part of me making millions of dollars, I got to be uncomfortable being around my ex. I might consider it. A couple million, I might. Okay. So my ex gets to talking cash money shit about me and not even cash money shit, just saying all the thing, that Bell over there, Steven, not even anything about me specifically, but just saying I never had kids with her, but now I know I want to have children, da 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 da. And I'm listening and I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, God, well, shit. Well, I hope you have a good time. Enjoy yourself, whatever. Right? I'm listening. I'm not finna argue with you because I'm in another relationship. Don't give a what you doing by at this point. It's been how many years that done passed on? I don't want to deal with you no more. Quiet that just kept. I'm thankful that we never even did any of those things because it wasn't work. It didn't work. It wasn't worth it. I'm in something brand new. I moved on. I have an opportunity to do something with somebody brand new. This motherfucker is still meditating on the fact that Quad left his ass and ain't want to have no goddamn kids. Said, you still mad about that? You done married somebody else. You trying to have a baby with somebody else, and you still mad that you didn't have a baby with your ex and that she left you? It's still bothering him, y'all. Oh, no. See, y'all, See, no, that to me in my mind, you and again, Leticia not smart enough to realize this, girl. The lights are home, but ain't nobody home, child. You're not processing that he's still feeling a way about some shit that he shouldn't really be feeling a way about, girl. Anyway, okay, so she was like, it was just a toxic environment or whatever. Someone he said it was a toxic environment. Somebody would have got hurt. He said, he would have fought me to the death, right? Had Shaq not been there, he would have been a fight to the death. And she was like, I was there. Wasn't nothing like that finna be going on or whatever. He told me, so what you was finna do? You're a woman. She was like, well, I'm combat trained. And he was like, so you still a woman? I said, there you go, condescending. And she was like, yeah, okay, I understand, but I don't feel like it was gonna be like that. And he was like, well, I mean, what you was gonna do? You so naive. You just so naive. I mean, it's cute, but you real naive. I was like, you are being so condescending to this lady. Quiet as it's kept. She bigger than you. What you talking about? Okay, she bigger than you, Gregory Cicero. Okay, so she was like, stop, just hush, just be quiet. He told me, so what did I do? What did I do? You know exactly what you're doing. You being condescending right now. She trying to tell you, stop embarrassing me, stop taking it there in front of these goddamn cameras, giving these people something to talk about. But no, you wanted to keep on going. He wanted to keep on going. All right. Just like the Energizer Bunny girl. No, he got more. She's like, stop, hush. What did I do? What's wrong with you? You mad at me because I'm telling you the truth? Because you so naive and all this other stuff. I said, oh Lord. Girl, when I tell you I was so tight, girl, I was like damn near I had to remind myself to breathe because, girl, I hope he don't hit her when he close these doors. Girl, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I am so nervous. I am so scared. Girl, please just be quiet and leave this man alone because I do not feel like he is okay in the head. Right? So then they get back into runs upstairs. She runs upstairs after him close. No, girl, embarrassing. Girl, embarrassing. Okay? He says, it's your fault. It's your fault. And when I tell you, I've never experienced DV. I feel like God knows I probably would go to jail. Not even I know I would. Okay. Matter of fact, I have family members. That's just kind of the women in my family. That's how we roll. I'm not laughing. It's not funny, but like that's how the women in my family, they run big and they fight. Okay. So that's just what they do. Okay. And so I personally know that I could not be in that because I would be going to jail as well. Okay. And so, but what I was thinking in my mind as Gregory was telling her, it's your fault, is a typical, and I could be wrong. Y'all tell me if you're a not a sociologist, but if you're a social worker or somebody who helps people in these types of situations, the aggressors, the ABUSers usually start blaming it on the people that they victimized to pacify what they're doing. It's your fault. I did this because of you. I did this because of you. I did this because you wouldn't shut up. I did this because you kept saying stupid stuff. I did this because you did it wrong. Right? So he kept trying to blame it on her and say, don't say stupid shit. Don't say stupid shit. This is your fault. You don't make me, don't you making me about to go off. You about to make me go off on you. What, you making me hype right now. This lady talking to him in the calmest of voices. I understand it's a tight situation, but I'm just saying, please hush. She talking to him just like this, and he going on, what you gonna do? You think you know everything. You think you know something, don't you? Girl, this is your fault. This is your fault. I said, them cameras, they need to stay there. Please stay, because I don't know what this man gonna do. I really don't. Ain't no telling. And for somebody, and I've seen this before, where they blame the people that they victimized for their own actions. Okay. So anyway, we get to the yellow dinner, girl. Simone's asking the questions, girl. We, have a preface where they all do this speech and Simone, run her mouth and child, show her big ass teeth, child. So we sit down. Simone asked the question, are you okay? Or how do y'all feel about exes being present? Why the hell y'all ain't asked these goddamn questions last season? Y'all are so fucking messy. It's ridiculous. Okay. So Mimi decides that she wants to talk. And I said, Mimi, again, you're a nice girl. Loved. Dr. Mimi, really appreciate you. I like you. I like your vibe. I think you cool. I think you pretty. I want you to be on the show, but you need to shut the fuck up because you don't know that shit about shit. You really don't. Okay, talking about something, we need to know if the exes have done their work, if they're gonna be here. And I don't feel like the exes have done their work. I said you should not have been the one to grab that damn bowl. You should have passed that on and shut the fuck up. Okay, and sat there and eat your goddamn food. That's what you should have did. All right. Quad looking at her like, child. And I was looking at her like that too. Now they may have edited in that way, but baby, that's exactly how I was looking at Dr. Mimi. Girl, I like you, you cool and all, but girl, hush. Okay. So then Jackie was like, let me just go ahead and get it out the way, child. Y'all do some shit like that with me. Can't handle it. We already know, Jackie, you couldn't even drive to South Carolina. But you have literally cut South Carolina off of every map in your fucking house because you cannot handle it. We know, Jackie, but you're completely okay with sitting around when Quad is over here suffering. You're completely fine when Phaedra is over here having to deal with this and then trying to call her calculated when she got something for that raggedy ass ex of hers. girl, please. Okay. So then Toya finally speaks up. She said, you know what? We did this. We did this mess. Right? Finally, Toya, right? She says Leticia was wrong. Greg was wrong. Dr. Greg was wrong. Finally, somebody is speaking common sense up and through. Okay. And but we're mean girls. We really are. We've done some fucked up shit to people. You absolutely have. And then they show us a montage of all the terrible things. I don't even know how Dr. Jackie is even Dr. Heavenly Eve is even fucking with Skeletor. Try to come for that lady's degree. And I do remember that Jackie used to just disrespect Heavenly all the time. Dr. Heavenly trying to call her she's just a dentist. You're not a medical doctor. You just deal with teeth. Although the lady get just as much education. Girl, I said, child. Anyway, she's Toy says we need to look in the mirror. We do fucked up shit. They show us a montage of all the negative, terrible things that they've all, including Quad, including content, like all the things that they've all said about each other on the show. Okay. And so Heavenly speaks up and she says, you know what, I was wrong. I didn't consider Quad's feelings, by inviting her ex. And I said, how are you apologizing, Quad? Because you did that same bullshit with Phaedra. And again, I'm not going up for Phaedra, right? I'm not going up for it. But sweetie, Heavenly said it out her own mouth. Don't bring no bullshit around me. Don't bring no ex around me. So if you can't handle an ex being around you, how do you think somebody else is going to handle it? That's in my mind. That is always in my mind. If you cannot handle what you're doing to someone, why would you continue to do it to that person? I don't understand it. Okay. So Greg starts speaking up. I want to acknowledge, even though, or not Greg, Eugene starts speaking up. I want to acknowledge Greg, even though they're not here. I want to acknowledge that he is a part of this group, right? Um, God says, let me cut you off real quick, brother. Okay, put yourself in my shoes, and then maybe you can be able to consider all of the facts, right? And so, or get clarity. Here go Dr. Eugene, and the only reason why I feel like Dr. Eugene even said this shit is because he don't like Quad, which again I get it, but right is right, wrong is wrong. Had it been you, you wouldn't have been. You would have thought the same damn thing. Okay, I need people to have more empathy. I need people to be able to put themselves in somebody else's shoes and not just be thinking, oh, because I don't like you, I'm gonna come for you the way I'm gonna hold you to whatever standard. Because if the shit was reversed and somebody else was here and it wasn't quiet, y'all asses would be up in arms. Okay, so in a confessional, Eugene was like, I don't need no clarity on and putting myself in her shoes. The only thing I need to know is that Quad and Gregory don't need to be in the same room. I said, no, no, no. It's not Quad and Gregory. It's not Quad and Gregory. It's just Gregory. Okay? Because guess what? Last season when Quad was by herself and single as a Pringle, she was fine. She watched Gregory get married. She watched people talk about how he upgraded. She watched Gregory talk about how he over here trying to have a baby. Quad is kept if Sweet Tea wasn't selling her womb through the mail, and the shit actually was what she said she could actually do through the DM, it would actually probably would have been pregnant by now and had a baby. So she was gonna watch Greg have a baby in front of her and do all these things single as a Pringle and ain't said nothing because we didn't have no issue with her. She didn't even have no back and forth with Sweet Tea like we were supposed to be having. None of that happened. It was only until Quad brought her boo on here and he found out Dr. Greg, who cannot keep his mentals together, and he's a psychiatrist. He lost it. Okay, found out Quad was getting her back blown out 15 times a damn week, and that she was busted open for him for a baby, and was mad about it. That's the only thing. So no, no, no. Correct yourself. Gregory cannot be in the room with Quad or King because he can't keep his shit together. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, okay. I said required to make things uncomfortable. Here go Curtis. Okay, so let's try to figure out how we're gonna be able to reach out to Greg. How we're gonna be able to reach out to Leticia, Phaedra. Curtis, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now. One, where's your side bitch? Because we still ain't talked about that. Y'all over here trying to repair relationships with people as if that's your personal project when we ain't talked about none of y'all real shit. Okay, y'all got these people on here like laboratory rats playing in their personal lives and sitting over here trying to dissect how can we get them back in the group. Nigga, where's your side bitch? What's going on with that? Why did Jackie cut out South Carolina in every map? Okay, that she got in the house. She can't even Google a map. She can't even look at South Carolina. She can't even look at the initials SC because she don't want to be thinking about you and your side piece. But you want to sit up here and try to figure out how you can repair other people's business. What's going on in your marriages, Curtis? Oh, okay. Now, oh, that's what I put. Curtis, where's your side bitch? Where's your side? start trying to repair this friendship. Well, where is your stuff? Where is you and Skeletor's business? Girl, I don't. And then heavily saying some old inappropriate, some old homophobic shit in the damn. All right, Pride doesn't skip. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not surprised that Heavenly said that shit. Some of y'all gonna be mad when I say this, but I'm gonna just keep it real. A lot of times, not a lot of times, every time, all that a man's place is a man's place and a woman's place is a woman's place. When you start thinking like that and processing the world like that, homophobia lives right in the middle of that. All of that man's place and a woman's place, all of that shit right there. Homophobia lives in the middle of that. So I'm not shocked or surprised that Heavenly said any of that. Pride as kept. She been homophobic to me, been transphobic, been all of those things. She may not. I think she might be transphobic too. Pride as a skep, because honey, it lives in that same. It lives in the same area, girl. Anyway, y'all get in the comments, girl. This video was entirely too long. Hopefully y'all got y'all life, because I damn sure got mine. I said everything I wanted to say, girl. I loved it. Okay, get in the comments, tell me what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video. Before you leave, you already know what to do. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Well, come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.